Hello, hello. Welcome to another crazy Ewoks stream. We're back in Guild Wars. We're playing the factions campaign. We're just continuous load-in. I guess yesterday I tried to stream, but there's some issues, networking issues. I thought it might be my ISP, but I kind of dug into it a little bit more. It turns out it's Windows. Windows have been causing a lot of issues for me. It seems like Windows is getting more and more bloated, and some aspects of it isn't jiving with other aspects of it. Essentially, what my issue was, I think, I guess before I go into that, if at any point this stream ends, it's probably because there was a network issue, and I'm probably just going to leave it at that. Hopefully make a little bit of progress today before that happens. If it happens, when it happened, if it happens. So yeah, essentially what was wrong was I have a Western Digital SSD, NVMe SSD, and apparently SanDisk obtained, what's the word? Took over? They bought out Western Digital? And for whatever reason, I don't even understand. It's just firmware in the background, right? Like, who cares what officially is it branded as? It just needs to work, right? But I needed to update the firmware on my, I don't know if it's my motherboard or if it's just specifically on the NVMe drives. I had to update them with the SanDisk firmware. I guess it was running Western Digital firmware. And so that was just kind of like the root of the issue. The issue that caused my internet connection problem was because of not having that firmware upgrade. Windows was trying to update itself, like update Windows 11, and it was failing because of that like one check, I guess. And then it just decides not to do the update. I thought when there was like a warning or whatever, I just thought it updated itself and it just kind of ignored the driver because it wasn't working or something. But is this who I think it is? No, it's not. This person has death in his name, and I think Lord Strangelove. I was chatting with this person who was in chat last actual stream. I think one of this person's name has death in it. But anyway, I thought I might be seeing a cool chatter here, but it wasn't. I was just seeing things. But anyway, so Windows 11 actually did not update, so it was not updating. There was no security updates, and I guess there was a, I don't know. This is me guessing at this point. I'm guessing that if there's any issues with like security updates and stuff, Windows probably turns off your internet just so you're not vulnerable to any new kinds of attacks and stuff. Because if you're not up to date with a lot of security stuff, it kind of opens you up. We don't know or I guess I don't know exactly how that works. I'm just guessing. But yeah, since this game is really old, it might be using some like really old protocols and whatnot. So maybe it was detecting some activity from this game to the servers and stuff using some old school, I don't know. The game was updated to connect to AWS servers, so I don't even know if that's the case anymore. Interesting. Okay, I need to go here, set this to public. Ah, there we go. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna work. So what happened was, I hope the VOD will still have everything here, but I just set the stream to public. What happened was, what? Windows wants to access my location. You're not seeing this on screen, but Windows is telling me to do things. I'm gonna say no. But anyways, I've been ranting about Windows. I've been talking about my issues attempting last stream yesterday. But I set my previous stream, my failed attempt yesterday, to private, and I guess YouTube just saved that preference. So I accidentally started this stream as private, and I just flipped it to public. So this is going to be new for me. I don't know exactly how YouTube deals with this. If like the the visibility of it is changed in midstream. Hopefully it's okay. I don't know. I'm learning a lot today. I guess on top of that, today is a really hot day, so I have a few fans running. I don't have air conditionings, and I don't want to get heat exhaustion again. Oh, I just saw a notification on my phone for my own stream, so it looks like YouTube is sending it out. Hey, that's cool. Maybe I should start doing that, where I start the stream on private and then set it to public later or something. I don't know. Ooh, this is cool. That's cool to learn. But, oh yeah, of course. Once, I guess back to the SanDisk issue, I updated the firmware on the Western Digital drives so that that issue with the Windows update would be resolved so that Windows can finally update. And before today's stream, good thing I caught it in time, because if I was too excited to come back into the game and I wasn't doing my due diligence, I would not have microphone and audio right now. For whatever reason, every time I update Windows, it decides to mess up all my OBS settings. And I have to go in and double check everything, which is very, very frustrating. Alright, I guess now that all that's out of the way, hopefully that's that makes sense. At least hopefully it makes sense to me. Or man, I'm not really making sense now, but it makes sense as to how I am explaining. I don't know. Anyway, a little flustered here with all the I got like my mind on too many things at the same time. I think I got all these fans running. I got a drink here, you know, keep hydrated. It's a pretty hot day. It's still not too bad right now. I can show my thermometer here. It's only 29 degrees here, which is, I don't know, hotter than what I would like, but still not too bad, I don't think. I think I need to like slow down a little bit and really take in my bearings. What else? Okay, I guess last stream, not counting the failed one, we had a chatter. He was very friendly, very insightful. He was giving me a lot of advice, and he convinced me to get off of Restoration Ritualist. I wasn't having a lot of fun with it. I was just kind of forcing myself to play through it because Ritualist is kind of like the new thing here, and I thought it would be cool to kind of show it off. But I wasn't having too much fun playing it because I essentially was a passive participant to a lot of the fights and stuff that I was experiencing. I essentially walk in and just watch my team kill everything, and then I might clear a condition every once in a while. I wasn't doing any damage. The other healers was like healing and actually removing hexes and removing conditions way faster, reacting way faster than I can. So sometimes when I remove conditions, I end up just like wasting that anyway. So I went with a little bit of a build that chatter has advised from the last successful stream. Well, I guess the last successful stream wasn't even too successful since the end of that one also ended in a network issue. But anyway, that aside, I'm using Lingering Curse and Suffering for curses. And I actually refined it a little bit last night after the failed stream. I kind of came on just to like play a little bit, and actually made friends with that chatter, and he's online right now, but I don't want to bother him. But yeah, he gave me a lot of tips, and I kind of settled on this. So I got a bunch of curses. This is the Kurzicks skill. These two are blood magic. So these three, like, I'm pretty much just like a really annoying person. Put a lot of hexes on people, make them like health degen and annoy people, and then I can use like Sickness, Lost Soul, or Sign of Corruption to get more energy back if I really need to. But I've been playing around with this. By playing around, all I did was go out here and kill a couple of mobs and come back in just to see how this feels, and it feels really good. The 15 energy for these two is, it might sound really expensive, but this makes it so that you gain energy back for every enemy you hit with it that has like a hex on it. But then these cast on your target. So let's say I target like this guy. It would cast on this person and everyone in the nearby vicinity. So I think it'll hit like up to this. If I cast on this person, it might actually hit up to this person. Actually, no, I think that might be a little bit too big. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. So comboing these two with this is pretty good. And also, like, a lot of times it kind of flows really well into this, because by the time I finish casting these, the person that I'm targeting will be at less than 50% health, and I can do this as well. And yeah, a lot of this is like self-sustained too, so very, very fun. Like, I can just kind of be confident that I can keep myself alive more than anything. And yeah. Oh yeah, here's another technical issue. I don't know what's going on with this. This is a YouTube thing. My chat box is weird. This is like the thing YouTube returns when I try to connect to my chat. And I don't know what's going on, but it's a little bit of an Easter egg, I guess. You don't really get to see this often. See a little monkey with a little hammer, and it's just something went wrong, and the monkey looks confused. So if there's gonna be chatters today, I turned on like chat replay for like the VODs and the archives, but unfortunately I don't think I'll be able to show it on screen. But yeah, lots of little weird stuff going on today. So let's hope things go smoothly in terms of like just network connection though. So far so good. I've been streaming for a good 11 minutes and no blips or anything yet. Is there anything else? I don't think I've changed much between last stream and this stream, aside from my own build. But yeah, I'm back on curses. I think I might flip over to channeling magic. I don't really have much right now. Once I actually do get more, I guess I need more platinum to actually buy the skills. And then once am able to capture like a good channeling, I'm thinking of Signet of Spirits, which is one I used on my ritualist hero here for a little bit, but I changed her into a damage mitigator more than anything at this point. But yeah, I want to be the Signet of Spirit at this point, so whenever that happens, that'd be nice. But currently, I'll stick with the curses. And yeah, the cool thing about this game is that if I want to swap, and assuming I have everything, I could just take all my like attribute points off of the one attribute and then just put it on the other one, and I can essentially build off of there. And yeah, I really enjoy that about this game. All right, let's put this all back in curses. Okay. Is there anything else I should touch on before we head out and do city under attack? Just trying to make sure I cover all my bases. Is there anything else? Inventory? I got a Luxon key apparently. Is there anything that happened last? Oh yeah, okay. So I guess, so we went in the last stream, we went to Arborstone to get the Urn of St. Victor from the Kurzicks. We met the Kurzicks, got a little bit of a taste of their culture and stuff. And then we were led to the Jade Sea. I guess this is the Echo Vale Forest. And then we went to the Jade Sea, where we met with the Luxons and got our hands on the Spear of Archimortis, and we're gonna try and use that to, I guess, fight back or try and help out Kaineng, which is currently being attacked by Shiro and his afflicted forces. Watching the carnage. Oh, what do you mean by carnage? Is something going wrong? I've had so many issues with the stream lately. I'm like really uptight about it. Oh yeah, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, but the chat is like YouTube chat is broken, so it's still like I can still see it on the browser, and I think like it still gets recorded on the like replay on YouTube, but I can't seem to like put it on stream. It becomes like a monkey that says something went wrong when I do the normal thing that I normally do to get the chat to appear. So yeah. We'll have to not just have chat on screen today. But yeah, welcome to chat. I was just kind of talking about you earlier too, how you were giving me a lot of tips and stuff, and we kind of, or at least I settled on this kind of build here, and we'll see what's going on. So yeah, today we're going to be, I guess, taking the fight to Shiro, try and defend this area. But as you can see, we barely got our tips into each side of this, these two areas. So you can probably guess how successful we are in this endeavor, even though we got the two like legendary artifacts or whatever you would call it. So yeah, pretty much what happens after this is we go deeper into these two, and I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that yet. I have a bit. Ooh, why did my Luxon faction go up? Wasn't that at 8,000 the other day? I didn't do anything to increase that. Am I going crazy? Was it always like this and I was just remembering things wrong? Is there like realities collapsing into each other and I'm like from a different reality and certain things are different? Okay, okay, but yeah, essentially there's going to be a point where you have to get 10,000 of either Luxon or Kurzik faction. I have 3,000 Kurzik as well. Where did that come from? I thought I had 0 last time. What's going on here? Oh yeah, the faction here is also account specific, not character specific. So these were from different characters essentially. These two, Arborstone and Boreas Seabass, both gave their respective factions. Okay, well that makes sense then. I'm not going crazy. I'm just not paying attention. But yeah, we will have to get at least 10k, but since I already have over 10k, the quest to open up this area will essentially be done and dusted, as long as I don't spend any of this faction. So I think what I'm gonna try and do today is kind of push forward, do the mission, and probably push into the Jade Sea, like the story in the Jade Sea. I don't really remember exactly how this works. I'm more of a Kurzik person. Whenever I joined this game, my friend was more leaning towards Kurzik, and he was kind of like the leader of our group. He like put together our little guild of like 5 or 6 people of just like our friends, and he kind of made a lot of the big decisions, and he made the decision to be a Kurzik because he liked the armor. I think the styling of the armor more. So when I created my own guild for my like newer group of friends, like 2 or 3 of them, I think like 2 of them, I was automatically put into the alliance of Kurziks as well. So like my current guild is actually a Kurzik guild. I don't know when or how I did that. But yeah, that's a thing. I don't know if I can change it. It might cost like platinum or something to change that. I don't really know. So if I'm pushing into the Jade Sea, which is the Luxon area, I might still hit like a wall because of my guild's alliance, and maybe I will be forced to do Kurzik stuff to push the story forward. But yeah, I remember the special or not the special mission, but the Luxon specific mission that pushes the story forward, in my opinion, was way harder than the Kurzik one, because you have to escort a bunch of like NPCs, whereas I guess the two just opposes. This one's an escort mission, and the Kurzik is like a defense. You defend like an area, you kind of hold a point, and you defend it against enemies. Whereas this one, you're pushing the payload essentially. Those are the two like really popular game types. Everything kind of boils down to those two in multiplayer settings. But yeah, was there anything else? I think that's good. Let's go. Let's. I'm hoping when I zone into these areas and stuff, there won't be any network issues. I'm really hoping me doing the whole like Windows 11 and SanDisk Western Digital firmware rigmarole has dealt with the networking issue. Hopefully all that work bears fruit. Okay. We will go here and see what's up. So yeah, my fans are running. Hopefully my mic isn't picking them up. They are far enough, I think, that they probably wouldn't, but they are pretty noisy. Alright. We'll see how my new build fares. monk. Hey, I can attack from here. Oh no, nobody! No, get out of there. Boom. But one other really fun thing about this build is that all the skills are 1 second cast time. Except for this one. This one is a fourth of a second. And I guess this is a red, so that doesn't count. So you can just like piano like 1 over 1 at a time, like bloom, 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 bloom. And they all kind of like flow into each other too. So it is pretty fun. It is pretty satisfying to go through the entire like sequence for this build. Whereas like other necromancer skills, a lot of them has like 2 or 3 second cast time. So a lot of times you're like hitting it, watching the meter like don't interrupt me, don't interrupt me. Whereas this is just like, for the most part, you're pretty safe, which I'm really enjoying. Alright. I think I should go for the ritualist. I believe the ritualist is kind of their healer, even though they have like spirits. One of the things about this game is that taking out healers makes a huge difference when it comes to like fighting enemy mobs. So going for the monk. Sometimes in some fights you might want to go for the DPSs first so that they don't just blow you up. But kind of, I don't know, I said this in the previous stream, the kind of techniques and strategies and stuff and tactics that work in every explosion or every situation is kind of like the things that I like. So I like lean towards those kinds of tactics. Okay, so I need to go into a place I've actually never visited, according to the map. So far, so good with this build. Feeling really, really confident. We are just normal mode. Oh, there's some camping cards. Can they win this fight by themselves? Can we help them? Ah, they won the fight by themselves. I should put Blood Bond on like really tanky people, probably like warriors, because then everyone who hits the warrior will like gain health. Oh, there's the elementalist back there. I should go for the elementalist. Go mobs, go. Now that we're fighting Afflicted and there's Rangers who have Whirling Defense, I believe, it might actually be smart for me to put on Rigor Mortis, which is a skill that makes it so that people can't block, I think. Do I have it here? Is this one? No. It's this one, right? Yeah, target foes cannot block, which, like, overrules their blocking abilities, I think. It might actually be smart. It's actually this build is actually very flexible. Like I can really replace any of these 3 slots with anything else. Really, mainly it's these 3, 1, 2, and 3: Lingering Curse, Suffering, and Sign of Corruption that like really combos well. Whereas everything else is like kind of situational, which is pretty cool. I like it. Commander Jafai. My men have been fighting and dying by the dozens, but the afflicted will not stop coming. Ayuwinyam should talk to the Emperor. If I could get some reinforcements, I could help you set up some sort of safe zone within. What else do you wish to discuss? The city is under attack. These beasts have been attacking in massive numbers, and my men are dropping like flies. I have orders to hold this position, but as you can see, we're just barely holding them off. Okay. Speak to Emperor in Raizu Pavilion. Interesting. So you're not gonna let me go into here? I'm just gonna zone out. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. did pick up a Plagueborn axe. This sounds like it's like... it doesn't look too good, actually. But it sounds like it's like a rare item. Or a rare skin. Life Drain. Health Degeneration. -1. But the requirements is 12 on it, so... I don't think that's too good. Oh, I got more quests here. I guess as you, Actually, no, I think this is the guy who takes you to Eye of the North. Yeah, it tells you to investigate cracks. Ooh. Alright. That's weird that we were just told to essentially teleport to see the Emperor. I don't remember this being a thing. I thought things kind of flowed. Like, they'll just take you to the next area whenever there's primary quest. It's also funny that we can just straight up go visit the Emperor. Like, are we special? Is it because of our, like, Master Togo privileges? The Canton Empire has suffered gravely. So many lives lost, so many families torn apart. My heart is heavy with the loss. I understand that you have procured both the Spear of Archimordis and the Urn of St. Victor. Master Togo believes that together, these weapons might have the power to bring Shiro to his knees, just as the heroic spirits within them did so many years ago. I pray that he is correct. Please speak to my attendant, known as the Emperor's Hand. He will arrange your passage into the sewers. Okay. I'm the Hand of the Emperor. This is the Game of Thrones. The Emperor tells me that you are heading to the Sunjiang district to fight Shiro. You're either very brave or very foolhardy. Commander Jafai is holding down the front lines there, but I do not think things are going in our favor. Escort these members of the Emperor's Royal Guard to Commander Jafai to help reinforce his position. Okay. Oh, okay. No, never mind. I thought we actually go into here, but no. We go back. Okay, so do I just go from Maktu Keep again and kind of just go in the same direction? I guess that's kind of like the shortest path, right? We'll see. When we zone in, we'll see where the Starburst is. I don't want to do this quest. I don't want to do this guy's quest. It's so long and tedious. Yeah, he essentially wants you to explore, like, all of, not all, but in a lot of locations, in a lot of zones. You have to, like, make the rounds around, like, the maps. Like, you have to essentially go to 5 points on each of one of these zones. But, like, I think there's, like, 3 or 4 zones for each area. So there's 3 or 4, I think it's 3, actually, here, and there's 3 here. So it's, like, a lot of walking and killing. It's, like, very tedious. But if you're, like, having a lot of fun with your builds and stuff, it's probably something you can do along the way to other stuff. Oh, he just tells us to go back to where we were. Okay. I can do that. Maybe it's smarter for me to actually target the middle person. Oh, here they come. With these hexes. Oh, look at these royal guards. This guy. I just used this button and it did nothing, essentially. It didn't cost me anything, I guess, except for maybe putting this on a cooldown. But it didn't gain me anything either. Hey, Royal Guards. There are so many of you. Assassin! Assassin! What's happening? They're not doing anything. Hello? Hello? Am I having network issues? It's freaking me out. Why is nothing happening? Hello? Am I having network issues? I hope I'm not having network issues again. It's making me really nervous here. Why are they not doing anything? The royal guards and stuff are attacking, it looks like. Usually if there's network issues, none of my skills fire off. You just kind of see that like casting forever, and then like all the enchantments and stuff kind of just like flash and never like actually expire. Why are they just standing there? Did I like bug it out somehow? Oh, okay. I'll take that. Sure. That sounds good. Escort the royal guards to. Wait. I just got an update saying I met the royal guards. I don't think I want to ask too many questions. Uh-oh. Are you being attacked from behind? Oh, wow, look at that. Can I take him on? I shouldn't have used one. Oh, good. The blood bond didn't go through. Usually, like, using blood bond on someone who's about to die is probably not a good idea. Oh, man. Come on, Scar Jojo and Bankai Walk. Just hang in there. Man, you can see the two, like, casters just taking a beating. But yeah, my healers and whatnot, they've actually, like, out-healed all that DPS. Alright, we brought you the Royal Guards, we brought you reinforcements, Jafai. Wait, why are they not following me? Hello? Oh, I guess they're kind of like protecting that choke point there. I have orders on the Empire to secure this area. No one is to enter or leave the sewers. You have no idea how relieved I am to see you. These reinforcements will help save many lives. Let me know when you're ready and we will secure an area for you within. Let's go. It is good you have come. We need all the help we can get. If you're ready, we can push forward into the Sunjiang district. I'm ready. Your entire party is about to move on to the next area. Make sure all your partiers are ready first. Do you wish to continue? Yes. It's Togo and Menlo. And our hero. They did not really to show us, like, walk into this area. Were they trying to do an establishing shot? The cinematography in these cutscenes, I feel like it's the right kind of jank. Maybe I'm just nostalgic. But like how that camera like moves. It's so funny. Whoa. There's a big boy and a spirit guy, Shiro. Spirit bro. He's like, meh, I'm evil.
They have arrived. Good. Let them come.
Ooh. Goes in a little meditation pose. Alright, afflicted. Fighting afflicted again. See Royal Guard Kazuya. Your reward. That's a very Japanese sounding name. Where is Kazuya? Kazuya, where are you? Oh, he's over there. Do I need to sell some stuff? Should I sell? I think I should just straight up sell this. I don't think this is any. I have any use for it. So I can kind of. Nah, it's not too good either. Merchant. Chi Kyu Sujin. For some reason, maybe like salvaging the mod out of it might be good, but at the same time, I don't know if I care about that too much. Alright. Royal Guard Kazuya. We have reinforced this area, but I do not know how long we can hold out against this onslaught. With each body we can buy you... with each body we can buy you a chance to stop Shiro. I'm starting to think the stench down here is never going to leave my nostrils. It's a lady! Kazuya's a lady! Dang. Lady Kazuya. So yeah, we're at a new mission. Aosunjiang district, and I believe this opens up this area. We actually walked through here to get to Pongmei Valley and then to Matu Keep from Zinku Corridor. So I believe some of these gates were just like closed when you load in and they detect you haven't done like the primary quest. They just don't let you in, I think. But then after this one, I believe all that opened up and you can explore this entire area freely. And then that's how you can get your like exploration title and stuff. Is there anything else here that might be interesting? There's a person named Deacon Reddick. He looks like a Kurzik. I wonder if there's going to be a quest that tells us to talk to this guy. Because that's essentially what happens. Whenever there's a named character, you can pretty much guarantee that there's going to be like a side quest of some kind that tells you to talk to them. Okay. Let's load into this mission. I believe we should be okay. So normally you're supposed to be playing with like other humans, so you can pick both of them up, but since I'm only one person and the heroes can't actually interact with these, I will go for the DPS. I believe that Shiro has created spirit rifts, opening into the spirit realm, and he is using these to bring in more of his foul supporters. We must destroy Shiro's constructs and his spirit rifts to keep him from gaining more power. We must be extremely cautious. There are countless environmental hazards down there, or down here. I will try to point out any dangers as we near them, but nevertheless, we must remain vigilant at all times, says Togo. Look at this guy. Oh boy. The warriors are going first. Okay, I am. Oh! Is when people start dying is when the energy management is better. So I think I should really like tell my team to focus people down more. Otherwise I might be putting myself in like awkward situations without enough energy. I really like that necromancer energy management. It's really incentivizes just killing people faster. Oh, look! There, on the ground! Those are flame fishers. Use caution when approaching them. They flare up without warning and set anything nearby on fire. Wouldn't it be cool if there's like skills like in Guild Wars 2 you can pull people? You pull the enemies into the flames so that they get set on fire by the environment. Let's try to go for this guy. Uh-oh, I got two groups here. Oh yeah, if any of these two guys die, Togo or Menlo, I lose. So I should kind of watch out for that. Spirit of Archimorus, activate! I'm gonna pick up loot as my team is still fighting. So yeah, now we might have fought these guys. These guys might have been like kind of like mini bosses. I don't know what you call them. In the previous mission in I believe Tanakai Temple, you kind of saw like when the spirits were being bounded, they turned into these guys. And when we were in Bizuna Square, I think at the very end we fought a bunch of these guys, and it kind of sets up these guys as like they're kind of like higher tier enemies than the regular afflicted that we've been fighting. But what's cool about this is that it kind of shows that Shiro is getting more strength, because instead of just purely afflicted as we fight through the story, more and more people show up as like the Shirokins. So his army is like being upgraded and getting stronger. What did Togo say here? It looks like these spirit rifts are summoning something. Yes, I was correct. We must destroy it before our spirit warriors is torn from the spirit world and sent here. The spirit of portals. I believe you just follow. Okay, maybe not. I don't think I need. Maybe. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go this way. I think if you just follow the line, it takes you to where Shiro is, and you can kind of see where the rest of the other portals are. Just then just follow the line out from there. I just drop it off. Probably like it's hot. I doubt Shiro would be so careless as to create only one spirit rift. There must be more. Come, let us find the other rifts and locate Shiro. No one can stop me, let alone you puny mortals, says Shiro as he... Oh, we see him right there. Look, Shiro is just up ahead. He has some type of shield protecting him. We must destroy it before we can engage him. He must be drawing his power from the 4 primal powers. We disable one of his sources, but we must take out all of them before what? We must disable before we attack, or we will never be able to defeat him. If I'm right, there should be rifts east, west, and north of here. We must search the area and destroy them as quickly as possible. Can I hit them all? Nice. So yeah, firing off all these skills too quickly does drain my health. But that is... Or not health, but... does drain my energy, but that's because I'm holding this item and I don't get the energy from my weapon. So I'm like kind of hamstrung right now in terms of energy. Should I just run in there? I'll just put Blood Bond on these guys and then I'll run in there and hit them. Ah! Heal me! I shouldn't have moved. And hit them all. Oh, I didn't hit any of them. Go for the monk! I guess I should have pinged that earlier. Got some hexes on me that make me cast a lot slower. Go for the ritualist. Maybe it's probably better for me to not just have this item at all. But I think it will come in handy when we get to the end of this mission. Here, you guys have this. Shirokin Ranger. It's a creepy, like, dragon head here. No one can stop me, let alone you. Oh, wait, he said it again. Why'd you say the same thing twice? Okay. I believe these, so the next place we go to, I think it's like a turtle. And and then there's like I think we were just at a Kirin, and then there's gonna be a Phoenix. Those are related to kind of the Wei no Su guys that we've been fighting, but that is also referencing like real life, I think Chinese mythology. But I guess in that Asian area, a lot of Asian culture is kind of built off of that. Those four like animals, creature, mythical beings, in their like mythology and stuff. The Kirin, the Phoenix, the dragon, and the turtle. Kind of like made its way through all the Asian areas. But I think it is originally a Chinese thing. I think I'm going the right way. I guess I just need to look at. Yeah, we just need to look at the big beams. So this is poisonous, so yeah, I'm just gonna flag my guys straight over. Yeah, so there's a turtle shell. Here, you can have this. Oh, I can't target them. X's on those guys. Shall we wait until that group goes away, or should we just go right up to them? Let's just go fight them. Go from the monk first. Oh no! I think someone might die here. Here, super spear, do your job. Only 25 health. I think you're supposed to hold on to it, and like as things die, it gets charged up. Actually, let's actually read what this says. Spell. Spear of Archimedes, level 2. Spear of Archimedes is powered by the souls of those dying within its radius. Dropping it will cause Archimedes to deal 25 damage to any enemy within the spear's danger zone. Okay, so we're supposed to be killing things to charge it up. So if this guy dies, that's level 3, 55 damage now. $115 damage. So yeah, it just keeps getting stronger. You're at level 4 now. Nice. So maybe I should just like hold on to this until it's like super strong, and then I'll just uh-oh, don't stand on that. And then I'll just use it at the end. I don't think we actually fight Shiro though. I think we fight his like minions. Can we focus on this guy? Okay, warriors here. Wait. Togo was saying something there. There are many barrels in the sewers. For example, those vents you see on the platforms can daze you if you get too close. Stay away from them if you can. Quickly now, we must destroy the spirit rift before it brings in another Shiro's deadly spirit warrior. I guess that was the previous spirit rift, or maybe it was talking about this one. Oh, I got dazed. Would it be smart for me to deal with these guys up here first? Oh, nope, they're already going in. So, how does this work? Did I kill these guys? Let's go kill those guys. Oh, never mind. Oh, they got the Shiro's like mark, I think, on their armor. Ooh, there's a ritualist boss here. And I think that's a necromancer boss too. I could have got a new skill potentially, a new elite skill, if I had a capture signet. Oh no! We've been trapped here. It's like Legend of Zelda. And then like a boss comes out. Doo-doo-doo. Wait, did he go into that boss, or did he disappear? Hey, yeah, come one at a time, please. Please, come one at a time. Yes, don't fight me all at the same time. Just like one at a time. 1 against 8 or 1 against 10. That's a fair fight. Excellent. You're next, Necromancer Construct. Uh-oh, he brought on his friend. Ah, okay. Mock's already like... You're already, like... aggro with them all, so might as well walk in there. We'll go over the Virtualist first. I think the 4 bosses here are random. It could be 4 of, like... I think a selection of 8, so there could be an Elementalist one, there could be a Mesmer one. Oh, there we go. We did it. That was good. I'm surprised. Like, I remember back in the days, I struggled to get all 3 bonuses.
I do not know. The Spear of Archimoris and the Urn of St. Victor were destroyed. Let us hope Shiro was as well.
Yeah, okay.
Left this place, but he is not gone. You have dealt Shiro a great blow.
Well, her eyes are like pretty freaky to look at.
Then we
Kind of
must
blue
prepare.
that they are.
But how?
What? Mox. We get to look at our characters through like Mox's armpit.
Together, their combined might will help you topple Shiro once and for all. 200 years ago, the two fought side by side. You must so once again.
Oh, too bright.
The only way to defeat Shiro.
What if the 2 sides are just too far apart? What if we can't do it?
Then Shiro will win, and the universe will spiral out of balance.
Ooh, there's a
I
guy
suggest
back
we
there.
split up.
Someone
I will
back
go
there
speak
is
with the
casting
Luxons.
Ray of
And
Judgment
lo,
on us.
you
I
must
don't
talk
think
with
this
the
Ray of
Kurzicks.
Judgment, and they're not supposed to be on
Respect.
fire right now.
What should I do?
You too must choose a side. Win the trust of either the Kurzicks or the Luxons, and help us bring them together to combat Shiro. With a day's worth of heavy prayers and a little luck.
Gaze of Fury on those
Perhaps
spirit
they will
portals. Does
listen
that
to you.
essentially just like delete them? Well, not delete them, but since you convert them to your ally, or no, you kill them and then spawn your own, right? You spawn
Let's
your
hope they
own
do
spirit
more
on
than
them.
just
Do
one.
you essentially just like get a free spirit because of that? And then you destroy the
What do
spirit
you see?
like right away,
I must know.
or the spirit
Tell me
portal.
what will happen.
Oh no, his mind is being corrupted.
The Emperor.
The Emperor? What is he doing?
Emperor things.
Emperor. Ah, he is going to
Her
kill you.
animation, she was like spazzing out.
No. No. You must be wrong.
I am never wrong. The Emperor fears your great power, and he will kill you for it.
No. You lie.
Blah, 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 blah. Oh no, she fell down.
Heed my words. It will happen at Quan Jun Temple. Beware the harvest ceremony.
Whoa, her wrists are like
You
twisting
must
into itself.
make the choice. Him or
You don't have to
you.
fight the surrounding foes as much. So you just like, if you're like assassin
What have I
ritualist, you can just
done?
like shadow step in, use Gaze of Fury, and then shadow step out. Okay, so yeah, we get more about Shiro there and why he kind of got corrupted, his mind, and how he got convinced into killing the Emperor. But those envoy guys that was telling us about the Luxons and the Kurzicks and how like they need to work together and stuff, I don't think they ever touched upon them anymore. I don't remember Maybe some of the new Guild Wars 2 stuff might have talked about them, but I don't even think they appeared in like the End of Dragons expansion, as far as I know. Maybe there might be like a achievement thing associated with them off to the side, like a dynamic event or something, event chain, a meta event chain. But yeah, I don't think they were really talked about. The only envoy we really talk about in Guild Wars 2 is Shiro, really, when the Revenant class, when Revenant profession became a thing, and Shiro was one of the spirits, legends you can invoke. Gaze is a spell, so you can do it from range. Okay, I don't have that skill unlocked, so unfortunately I can't show it off. Do I have it? I don't think I have it. Maybe I can buy it? I don't know. Does this guy have it? Gaze from Beyond. Gaze of Fury. Gaze... Nope. Gaze of... Hey, there's a lot of, like, Necromancer stuff I can get, too, if I really want to. Probably not Restoration. Wait, spawning power? I don't think it would be spawning power. I guess that might be, not in factions, maybe? Gaze of Fury. I guess I can, pull up the wiki real quick. Just to show it. Gaze of Fury. Bloop. Then I can just show it real quick. Bloop. It is a Nightfall skill. Interesting. So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to actually get it until later. You can make it bigger. It is essentially a binding ritual that requires a spirit, it looks like. So you can apparently destroy either an enemy or an ally spirit to create this spirit. Which is pretty cool. You can use it on enemies. Convert their spirits into your spirits, essentially. Kinda, sorta, not really. Convert their spirits into this guy. I wonder, because it says target spirit, not binding rituals. So can you use this on like nature rituals and stuff like ranger spirits? So like, because I know all over Nightfall, there's like infuriating heat, I think it's called, that spirit. And is it roaring winds, which is like a nature ritual from is it roaring winds? Roaring winds. Is that a thing? Am I remembering things wrong? Nature ritual. Brambles. That's the one that Tarheel was mentioning. That's in the Kurzicks area. Is it famine? Oh, favorable winds. Can you use Gaze of Fury on like these guys? Fertile season. Muddy terrain. Pestilence. Predator season. Quickening Zephyr. Quicksand. It might be toxicity. But yeah, a lot of rangers in the Nightfall area use these spells, and it just makes it like annoying. Just like puts an effect on everyone. But I guess you can take advantage of that as well. Let's get rid of the browser. Bloop. Okay. Is Jamie the person I talked to? Jamehi? Journey to House Zuheltzer and Journey to Kavalon. I believe I can do like this leads into a quest called Befriending the whatever people there are, like befriending the Kurzicks for House Zuheltzer and befriending the Luxons for Kavalon. So I believe I can just straight up do that because of this for the Luxons. But yeah, let's take both of these. Actually, let's see what she says. Menlo and I were in school together. We were best friends, inseparable really. He was the serious one, the optimist. I was the joker and the cynic. We complement each other perfectly. Oh, don't let Sin hear you say that. She's gonna get mad. She's gonna be tsundere all over you. That's funny that Sin is a tsundere character before, like, that trope was really established here in the West. But yeah, let's grab these. Master Toga wanted me to give you some special instructions before you visit the Kurzicks. You should know that, above all, the Kurzicks respect innovation and creation above all else. Additionally, everything the Kurzicks everything the Kurzicks do must first be approved by the Council nobles. I suggest you use diplomacy and show respect to the Kurzik nobles. Speak with Count Suhelzer in House Suhelzer first. He has a great deal of influence with the other nobles and might be sympathetic to our cause. To find him, speak with Guardian Ulrich in Altrum Runes. This will allow access to Suhelzer. Sure, I'll do that. Journey to Cabalon. Master Toga wanted me to give you some special instructions before going and visit the Luxons. You must know that the Luxons respect strength above all else. If you wish to align yourself with the Luxons, I suggest you remember this fact. Speak with Elder Rhea first. She has a great deal of influence with all the clans and might be sympathetic to our cause. You should be able to find her in Cavalon. Get there, speak with Watchman Bensi at the Zos Shivros channel. Okay, let's do that. Infuriating heat is nice. Bring adrenaline skills and soothing. I remember being like the character that I know or I played the most is my Paragon. So I really like all the other classes I don't really know too much about. I only have like some knowledge because of like the hero builds that my friend back in the days was like teaching me to build and stuff. But other than that, a lot of these other professions I don't know too deeply about, but I think Paragon is one of the ones that I kind of played more, so I know that class a little bit more in and out. But yeah, I remember like infuriating heat being like really nice. It's like, I'm just firing off save yourselves like crazy. This is amazing. But yeah, let's do Journey to Cavalon first. And I think we just go off from here. Wait, do we just teleport there? I don't know. Maybe we don't have to actually like fight our way there. We talk to this guy, Watchman Bensois? Don't be scared, old Clampy and old Pinchy up. There won't hurt you. Is there something I can do for you? Wait, old what? Who is he talking about? Is he actually referencing anything? Is he referencing these two? These two guys? Oh man, that looks so creepy actually. Can you imagine like seeing a creature this big? It's like breathing and you can feel its like moist, stinky breath against you. And they're just looking at you. They can like literally eat you in one bite if they really want to. You're at their mercy. You and Master Toga wish to speak or to become Luxons, do you? Well, I suggest that you consult Elder Rhea on this matter. Let me know when you are ready to go to Cavalon, and I will have old Clampy and Pinchy here get out of the way. Okay. When are you ready to travel? I'll take you to Cavalon. I'm ready. Your entire party, make sure they're good with it. Yep, we're good with it. Alright. So yeah, this is Cavalon. This is kind of like the main city of this area, similar to how Kaineng is the main city here, and Xingjie is the main city. What do you call it a city? Maybe an outpost? I don't know. I'll probably call it a city. Okay. Look at this place. It's all shiny and stuff. Full of sails. In Guild Wars 2, there's like a bunch of people called the Zephyrites, which at the time I thought was like related to the Luxons because of all these like sails and cloths and stuff, but I don't know if they're actually related. They just have a lot of the same looking architecture. Yeah, there's people here. Why do they all look the same? Why do all these Chinese people look the same? They all have the same-ish haircuts. Actually, only these two have the same-ish haircuts. This person is wearing glasses. When was glasses added in the game? No, no, now that I've walked back and forth between them, they know that I'm checking them out. Smart to do Lux now since you have the most point. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Since I have the Luxon points anyway, I might as well finish this off quick. And then I'll probably do the grinding of this one kind of off stream, because I don't know how interesting that would be. I think originally what they wanted you to do at this point is join the 2 PvP stuff here. I think it's called Fort Aspenwood, and there was another one. There was another one that I can't remember off the top of my head for some reason. So one of them is like, I guess they're both kind of on the border, right? Fort Aspenwood kind of leans more towards the Kurzicks, and the other one is more towards the Luxons. But yeah, I think what they wanted you to do was play the PvP. Go and play the PvP. They promise you PvP is fun. You're essentially just doing the same kinds of things, but against other people, other real people, instead of NPCs. And yeah, you can kind of play with your build a bit more. It really opens things up, but I think a lot of people was really intimidated by the fact that you have to play against other people. And a lot of times, like, if you're not very good at like the combat, because there is like the way you play PvP is a little bit different than you play PvE in some sense. Like positioning a lot of the times really matter, like going back and forth to dodge projectiles work, and like a lot of times you would cover hexes or cover conditions. You have to like really be strategic with like how you play, whereas I guess at the time I don't even think hard mode was out yet, was a thing. Like just going around killing NPCs with your build, like you didn't really have to do all that too much. So yeah, they wanted you to do the PvP, but I think there might be such a big difference between high skill level and low skill level that a lot of people would enter it, get like destroyed constantly, and it was a little bit buggy. No, not buggy, but janky, where the client side and server side sometimes would like not really match up very well, and there would be a lot of rubber banding, like, oh, I'm running up the stairs, I'm about to hit the objective and pick up the thing that I need to pick up, and all of a sudden you like bounce back. And because like back in the days, back in 2005 or 2006, 2007, I think this came out in 2006, like internet, like high-speed internet was still kind of I don't know, a luxury item kind of thing. Not everyone had access to like, I think, cable internet at the time. So playing the PvP and on paper was like a good idea, but in practice it didn't really work out too well. So I think essentially what they did was they added a lot of repeatable quests in the zones, where you essentially just escort a guy, go to a bunch of points on the map and come back, or I think those are the only two. Maybe there was another one, or maybe like grab an item and bring it to another person on the map, and you just like use that to farm up your Luxon points. But at the same time, you can also just do the quests in this area. I believe the quests in this area also just straight up give faction as well, so you can like look for as many quests, and you're kind of incentivized to branch out and look for all the different outposts and NPCs that give quests, and hopefully they give enough faction for you to complete this next thing. Shiro has returned, says Elder Rhea. How can that be? Still, if Master Toko sent you, as you say, it must be true. Our people do not trust outsiders easily. If you wish us to aid you in this fight, you must first prove yourself a friend of the Luxons. Dun dun dun. We have driven the enemy out of Cavalon. Apparently, enough fights has gone on between the Kurzicks and the faction, or the Luxons, on the PvP, that actually changed the borders a little bit, which is pretty cool. Okay, oh, the other one's called the Jade Quarry, so I should just grab all these. The Kurzicks have established a mining outpost and hope to steal our precious jade. Thankfully, we got wind of their plans, and we've sent Eric there to retrieve the jade before they can steal any more of it. It's a clever plan, but Eric is only one man, and there is much jade left to mine. If you want to prove yourself a friend of the Luxons, I suggest you travel to the Jade Quarry. and aid his efforts there. Will you travel to the Jade Quarry? To the Jade Quarry! And then there's Fort Aspenwood. If you want to help defeat those useless Kurzicks, we can certainly use your help in our raid on Fort Aspenwood. Rumor has it that they are developing some sort of secret weapon there, and they must be stopped. Some of our troops have already begun the assault, but they're going to need reinforcements. Will you help us destroy Fort Aspenwood? Fort Aspenwood would fall! And yeah, befriending the Luxons. If you wish to prove yourself an ally, you must earn faction by undertaking tasks on behalf of the Luxons. There is a rumor that certain unscrupulous individuals will even sell faction for gold. Oh, really? Just straight up sell faction for gold? I didn't know that. I always thought you needed to farm it. One, by just doing, like, the repeatable quests, or, dare I say, do the PvP. Accumulate 10,000 unspent faction points, and I will sponsor you as a friend to the Luxons. Do you possess the strength to do all this? I'll prove myself a friend to the Luxons. I think there's, like, a check. So, it takes a little bit before she realizes that we're cool enough to enter her secret club. I am proud to count you as a friend of the Luxons. You can rely on our help in the coming fights. Okay. And she has more stolen eggs. You have proven yourself a capable and loyal ally to Luxons, so it is with confidence that I impart to you this most vital mission. You have, of course, seen how important the great turtles are to us, both as beasts of burden and beasts of war. Unfortunately, a group of bandits have recently attacked one of our supply caravans and stolen a chest of turtle eggs before they could reach the hatchery. Our turtles are very rare, and it is not often that they lay eggs, so every single egg is precious to us. We must track the bandits back to their camp in the Mai Shang Hill, recover the chest of turtle eggs, and get them to the Gala hatchery before something happens to them. Can you do this for us, Ayu Wingyum? Sure. I've just accepted so many quests. But, like, these two is literally just, like, walking there and then you complete it. This one is a little bit more involved. It actually is the primary quest in the next mission. And, I guess this is, like, the Kurzik equivalent to what I just did there. So, what do I want to do first, I guess? Fort Aspen. I kind of want to do, like, make my way to these two areas on this side. So essentially there's two sides. There's the Kurzik side to Fort Aspenwood and the Luxon side to Fort Aspenwood. And the same thing for the Jade Quarry. There's a Kurzik side and a Luxon side. And if you're friends of the Kurzik, you probably will have to join, like, queue in as a Kurzik. And yeah, same thing with the Luxons. And essentially what that is similar to... Oh, I don't have the other one. I've realized I can't get the local quarters unless I specifically, like, spawn camp someone who is doing the mission that opens up. Or the primary quest that opens up the local quarters for Vizuna Square. And then try and, like, hitch a ride on them so that you can get both of them, the foreign quarter and the local quarter for Vizuna Square. It's just that if you're a foreign character, you have to, like, hitch a ride on someone right on that like story step to get in. And same thing with the foreign quarter. You have to hitch a ride on someone from the foreign side that's doing that quest as a local character. But yes, essentially like that. But instead of allying to fight, you are fighting each other. And I guess it's like two different maps for the same kind of game type. There's like different roles and stuff. It's not just straight up team deathmatch. There's like some people can run like materials to build some stuff, I believe. And like some people might use assassins and maybe even dervishes and stuff to use a lot of like speed boosting and stability builds to run stuff back and forth. And then you like gain buffs, I think. I actually never played the game type. I just kind of like read about it. So yeah, there's like there's like objectives. It's not just like straight up killing each other like some of the other PvP game types. And it's just the Fort Aspenwood is one map, and Jade Quarry is another map for the same kind of game type. And yeah, as you can see, they're primary quests. So at the time of release of this game, they really wanted people to consider playing this for the faction, because that's where you would get it. Okay. Let's make our way to Fort Aspenwood on the Luxon side. And then we can do the same thing for the... Wait, where does this want me to go? Oh, I know, that's over here. And then, yeah, we'll do the same thing for the Jade Quarry. Yes. Let's do this. But maybe I should go to House Zuhelzer first? Oh man, I'm a little bit analysis paralysis right now. Yeah, let's do House Zuhelzer first. And then we'll grab the exact same primary quests. Oh, I don't actually will House Zuhelzer get mad at me for taking these quests from Luxon? They'll be like, I smell Luxon on you, you dirty traitor, and then like ignore you. Let's do it. Let's see how this goes. There's a big guy. Guardsman Ulrich. My halo is on screen when I go to first person. That's not armor. That's something else. He's got 3 legs. Wait, does he have a little butt? He has a cute little plant butt. But yeah, these guys are like, I guess they're called juggernauts. When you zoom out with the camera, they don't look too crazy. But when you actually kind of consider how tall they are, they're actually pretty menacing. So yeah, these juggernauts are equivalent to the big turtles on the Luxon side. The Luxons have these turtles that they like mount cannons on, and they call them siege turtles. And yeah, the Kurzicks have these big boys that can flip the turtles, but they're melee, so they had to walk up to the turtles in order to do it, whereas the turtles are ranged, so they can just keep firing on them. Don't be scared. I might look a little off-putting, but I'm really quite friendly. Well, to Kurzicks. Anyhow, I used to be a human, like you, but I sacrificed my flesh to become an immortal defender of the forest. Since then, I've been assigned to guard House Zuhelzer against Luxon raiders and spies. I can't say it's all that interesting, but then again, it's not like I have much else to do. Is there something more you'd like to discuss? Journey to House Zuhelzer. Let me get this straight. You and Menlo want to become Kurzicks? Count Zuhelzer must want to hear this immediately. Let me know when you are ready to enter House Zuhelzer. Let's go. When you're ready, yeah, this is make sure your party is ready as well. Oh, there's some files to download, I guess. I've never been here in Ohio. Did they update something here? There's a lot of people here. Well, 2 people. That's quite a bit, I feel like. Seiko Kishimoto just walked by. Where do they want me to go? Is this the guy I want to talk to, June? No. That's a quest giver. Where's... See Count Zuhelzer for your reward. It's this guy, right? Burn the Lux points before gaining Kurzicks. Can I actually do that? Don't I have to like can I actually just talk to one of them and get a skill or something, or get the jade material? Won't they be like, you are a dirty Kurzik? Don't talk to me, you weirdo. When I talk to like the person, is it this guy? Faction rewards? Is he gonna be like, go away, you? I can. You have 12,000 Luxon faction points available. Which reward interests you? Greetings, are you Wingyum? You can spend your Luxon faction points for more tangible rewards. Every time you redeem your faction points for a reward, you will make progress in the Friend of the Luxon title track. Should I grab the Luxon skill? You must achieve at least rank 1 in the Friend of the Luxon's title track before you can learn any Luxon skills, you weirdo. I guess I can try raising the cap. What is my Luxon? Do I even have Luxon title? I don't even think I have the Luxon title. Oh wait, I do. Wow. I need 100,000 before I become level 1. So even if I drain my entire thing into this, I still won't be able to get, like, the Luxon skill. Well, that sucks. I think I'll probably just go for the Jadeite's shard then. Probably what I should do. Yeah, sure. Give me 2 Jadeite shards. I don't even know what I'm going to use it on. I'm not really planning on making Luxon armor or anything. Alright, so unfortunately, I still have 2,000 left. But yeah, every time you spend one faction, it also spends it on the other side too. So I had 3,000 here. Because I spent a bunch on the Luxon, it also minus it from the Kurzicks. So there's like a bit of a game mechanic there to kind of make sure you are allied to the right people. Or at least there's like a punishment for spending faction that's not the one you're allied to, kind of, sort of. Or I don't know, I guess no matter what, every time you spend a faction, it like spends the other faction as well. So, am I allowed to change my... Your guild is a Kurzik alliance. You must sever your ties to this alliance before... before... blank... can join the Great Luxon Armada. Okay. Where's the... Oh, it's over here. Sunlai chests. I got 2 Jadeite shards. I was gonna say shards, but that's not. That's gives you a bad image. That in there. Gonna just deal with the inventory here. I have a Luxon key, so if we ever come across any chests as we are exploring, we can just open up the chest. Wait. Historian of clans. This person sounds... Is this the person you give the book to if you fill it out? Or like, I guess, Luxon faction? I have been collecting the history of my people. Oh no, it's just a person that gives you more like lore. I have been collecting the history of my people for many years. There are a few stories that involve a member of the Great Luxon Armada that I am not privy to. Tell me about the turtles. Juno is the current captain of the Turtle Clan, and Argo is her champion. In her younger days, Juno was the favored eldest daughter of the Turtle champion, Kaivros. I guess that's what this place is called. Oh no, this is the Cavalon. We were in a different place. But shortly after her 14th birthday, she and her father had a great falling out while attending the convocation. Few remember what they argued about, but the events of the next day will be whispered about for ages. All that is known is that a hunting party of some score, including Kaivros, Juno, and her young friend Argo, ventured out into the Jade Sea, with only Juno and Argo returning. Ooh, whatever happened to Kaivros? The two of them have never spoken of the event of that day, and few dare to ask. Together, Juno and Argo have proven an unstoppable team, easily defeating the clan's previous captain. But that is a tale for another day. Let's talk about something else. Tell me about the crab. Elora is the current captain of the crab, and Daimon is her champion. When she was barely in her 5th year, her village was assaulted by the Kurzicks, and both of her parents were slain. Gilias, who was then the captain of the crab clan, was also lost in this cowardly attack. Elora's brother, Artras, took control of the crab. Being the only survivor? Wait, control of the crab? Like the crab clan? After the attack, no trace of Elora was found. Though her brother claimed to have searched for her, the leadership of Artras was a dark time for the crab. He squandered the clan's resources on prurient pursuits, all the while using his vile champion Helios to defeat any who dared to challenge him. This continued for many years, until the day Elora returned, a pack of salt spray dragons at her back. With these dragons under her command, she defeated her brother and his champion, and has wisely laid the crab ever since. The dragon, of course, returned to the Jade Sea, but rumors has it that they wait for her even now, ready to return if ever she should have the need for them. Ooh. Tell me about the Serpent. Lexus is the current captain of the Serpent clan, and Aurora is her champion. Are all these people the people we fought against during that fight? Oh. Nose bleeding? Yeah, my nose is bleeding. I must have scratched it by accident. Oops. I get a little bit of it. That's awkward. Anyway, Lexus is the current captain of the Serpent clan, and Aurora is her champion. Born the fourth daughter of a noted warrior, Lexus's father had gained some renown as a leader through the military victories over the Kurzicks. Her father's only shame was his inability to wrest control of the clan from its current captain. At the age of 14, the young Lexus decided to end her family's shame and contest the current captain. The only problem was that her 4 brothers had the same idea. As the story is told, at first Lexus was reluctant to take the field against her brothers, but it was too late. She had already thrown down the challenge, and none of the siblings could withdraw. The night of the challenge, Lexus went to each of her brothers in turn and convinced them that she had no ambition to become the new captain and that she was not a threat. The day of the challenge, the 4 eldest brothers fought the captain and each other while Lexus held back. Only when the last of her brothers remained standing did she enter the fight. Lexus easily defeated the last remaining brother, who was weary from defeating the others. It was in this way did she become the leader of the Serpent. That sounds like, I don't know, or like a clan that really, and the bleeding on my nose is like kind of concerning. Like, well, not concerning, it's just kind of annoying. I kind of feel like a sting every now and then. But anyway, I feel like for a clan that really likes strength and stuff, the way she won might not be might be frowned upon, but maybe at the same time this tactic can also be called a sort of strength, like, oh, you were smart, you were intelligent in your abilities, so you deserve it because of that. Okay. I think I originally wanted to look for a merchant to sell everything. Oh, this person lets me talk to him. Interesting. I guess I haven't chose a side yet technically for this character, so maybe they're cool with that. Or is it because I became friends with the Kurzicks? I finished, or friends of the Luxon, because I finished that quest that these guys are opening up to me. Because I do remember when, I think before you actually become friends of the Luxons, if you try to talk to anyone, they're like, go away, you're stupid. Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay. Okay, so I don't think I can anything. Maybe I can just transfer that. Might as well, right? Oh, all this running back and forth. I guess I can. Let's do this. Nope. This. Ah, that's Captain Juno. Was the person not here? Oh no, it was where I was, dang. Can I just straight up use up this faction? Passage scroll to the deep. It costs 5 each time, it looks. Oh wait, no. No, this just tells you what you can do to get faction. Ah, okay, no, I think that's probably all I can do. Okay. We will see Count Suhelza for our reward here. You're correct. The main anti-spirit skill I use are from Nightfall. I guess the game wants you to use Consume Soul. That's another skill. What is that? What is Consume Soul? I am just on a browser right now. Consume Soul. Looking at the wiki. Ah, it's an elite skill from factions. You steal, so Consume Soul is an elite spell. You steal however much health from target foe. All hostile summoned creatures in the area of that foe take a bunch of damage. Okay. So this one is like, it really like messes with the enemy like afflicted ritualists and stuff, because they are constantly like spawning binding rituals and stuff. So hey, that's pretty cool. It's in Mount Kinkai too, the person that I can cap this from, which I believe is like here, right? Like in this area here? Or was it here? Anyway, I thought Shiro has been dealt with using the sacred urn of St. Victor. Master Togo's plan must have failed then. Well, in any case, I cannot move the Kurzicks on the word of a stranger, and certainly the Redemptors will need to meditate on the matter and divine the will of the gods. If you truly wish our help in this effort, you must first prove yourself our friend. Once you've done so, I'll secure you an audience with the Council of Nobles. Okay. See how we can essentially grab all the same stuff here, befriending the Kurzicks. This is the spend 10,000 or earn 10,000 faction. The council has spoken. To prove your allegiance, you must first earn Kurzik faction by undertaking tasks on behalf of the Kurzicks. There is rumor that certain unscrupulous individuals will even sell faction for gold. When you have accumulated 10,000 unspent faction points, you will be counted as an ally of the Kurzicks. What do you say? I'll prove myself friends of the Kurzicks. Then defenders of Fort Aspenwood. If you really wish to help the great houses, Ayuingyum, then travel to Fort Aspenwood. Master Architect Gunther is building a secret weapon there known as the God's Vengeance. I wonder what that is. Despite our best effort to keep knowledge of this weapon from our enemies, it appears the Luxons have discovered our plans. Word has reached us that one of their great leviathans was sighted traveling to Fort Aspenwood with the intent of destroying Gunther's weapon. Please head to Fort Aspenwood immediately and speak with Master Architect Gunther when you arrive. Okay. Lots of spirits in the parts of the Jade Sea. Oh, okay. So maybe it'd be smart for me to grab that elite skill. Then maybe, but this is so good. This is so good for this build. But the thing is, I am like Necromancer, technically, so if I'm starting to cap like every single ritualist skill, I might be I don't know, be wasting some like plat just to get the capture signet from him. The Jade Quarry. As you know, that we Kurzicks make many of our fine instruments, sculptures, and weapons from jade mined from the Jade Sea. This wouldn't be such a problem if those barbaric Luxons, if not for those barbaric Luxons, they actually have the audacity to claim that the Jade Sea and all its resources are theirs alone. By what right, I ask you? None. None at all. We have begun an operation to recover some jade, and we could use your help. Will you travel to the Jade Quarry and lend Commandant Durham your assistance? Yes. So yeah, I got like doubled up these two. Oh, but these ones, one of them just says Fort Aspen and defend Fort Aspen. Interesting. And yeah, Song and Stone is essentially the same as Stolen Eggs. It's the primary quest that takes us to the Kurzik version of the primary, or for the next mission. Wait, I already read that. I cannot tell you how happy I am that the plague is under control, but it has come at a price. The Luxons are growing even more bellicose? Bellicose? It's high time we healed the living stone and rebuilt the cathedral, but their raids are keeping all of my usual forces occupied. You look like a fair hand in a fight. I need someone to protect the stone singers while they complete the ritual song that will heal the cathedral stone. The Luxons are sure to make it difficult, so you must be wary. Help us complete the rebuilding process, and the gods will surely smile upon you. And if that's not enough compensation, House to Helser will make it worth your while. 5,000 experience, 1,000 Kurzik faction, 350 gold. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Stolen eggs is a primary quest, but Song in Stone is not? Interesting. Interesting. Normally this would be a Jade Sea quest, right? Interesting. Maybe I got this one first and that's why they tagged it as a primary quest. Maybe if I got this one first, this would be the primary quest. And then this one will be the Jade Sea quest. Interesting. Cap for heroes as well. That's true. Like at some point I would have to make the trek to put in the effort to cap it, right? So I might as well cap it. Actually, it's probably smarter for me to actually go on this character, go on my actual ritualist character that I have, that this character is based off of, and cap it on that character more than anything, right? But then again, I had to like play through a bunch of the game in order to get to where the boss is and stuff. I think that's one of the things that makes this game in some ways a little less accessible. Like, you have to really put in the effort on your characters, on your like, what do you call your like secondary characters, your toons, I think people call them. You actually have to put a lot of effort setting them up to be able to do things. So like in this case, if I capped the ritualist elites on my necromancer, then my actual ritualist will not have access to it. And then I would have to do it again when on there, but then that would also mean I would have to play through like all of this area in order to get to the point where I can find the boss in that zone, get access to the zone in order to actually cap it. But I don't know, that's all part of the game, right? It's all part of like, you're playing the game, so you might as well have something to do. And I feel like this game isn't actually too bad for that, like having stuff to do. If you go into Guild Wars 2 now, I feel like it's so bloated with stuff to do that you can log in and be like completely overwhelmed as to what you want to do or what's available, and like for me, I just end up like doing the daily and being like, okay, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just gonna log off. And I did that for a little while, and eventually stopped playing because of that. Like I just couldn't make a decision on what content I want to play because there's just so much. And what's annoying about Guild Wars 2 is that a lot of it's like meta events and boss events and stuff are on a timer. So it's just like, oh, right now I really want to do a specific meta event in order to farm for like a specific item so that I can, or material or something, in order to build like a legendary item. And it's like, oh, but that doesn't spawn. It's like another 45 minutes before that starts. What am I gonna do for 45 minutes? And in 45 minutes, what if I want to go like just like take a shower or something and go to bed? And like that kind of waiting around is like kind of, I don't know, annoying. And it's like, I don't want to do something else in the meantime, because a lot of times you're doing something else and you're like, oh, I'm having fun doing this, and then the thing that you actually wanted to do comes by and you're like, oh no, now I'm scrambling to get to the other thing. And sometimes you might not be able to get into a map with actually people who want to get the maps like meta event done. And I don't know, that's kind of like the thing that kind of turns me off to Guild Wars 2 a lot of times. Okay, we will do Fort Aspenwood. Let's do Fort Aspenwood. Let's go from here. Well, we're not gonna do Fort Aspen. We're just gonna walk there, I think. Oh, they don't let me leave. No leaving. No leaving. Okay. How am I actually supposed to go there? From the Cavalon? I guess I can leave from here. Alright. I guess I just... there was a lot of just reading character text and... Oh, I can't actually go back in. Interesting. Oh, okay, no, it just leads me back to here? Can I leave from here? Oh, look, camera. Oh, it looks like I can. Okay, this is good. Alright. So yeah, and a thing you can do is talk to these guys. And this is my shrine. What is your business? Yes, I'm interested in the blessing. I know the blessing of the Luxons, which you will give you plus 25 maximum health. It will cost you 100 gold to receive this blessing. That's interesting. It doesn't actually tell you here, but I'm not going to take this blessing. But essentially, this blessing makes it so that every time you kill something, you get Luxon faction as well. And there's the equivalent to this in the Kurzik areas as well, or Kurzik controlled area. And yeah, if you kill bosses, you get even more bonuses. So, don't look at us. We're just passing by. Gyofer, Painbinder. That's a warrior over there. Geofer, Gayofer, Painbringer. Reef Lurker. I think this is something you can tame, right? You can essentially get that as a ranger pet. Wallow. Let's fight these guys. Don't you guys want to like bunch up a little bit more? The warrior boss has a good elite. Good thing I'm not a warrior, so I don't have to go fight him. What's the elite? Does he have like cleave or something? I'm not really familiar with warriors, to be honest. I think for heroes, you generally want to stay away from melee classes. Mox is kind of like, I don't know, just because I don't have any other heroes. That's the only reason I have Mox. But like AI-controlled melee characters like assassins and dervishes and warriors, not good. They like run in and like aggro stuff a lot. I use on cost axe all the time. Oh, okay. Well, what's the elite skill? I guess I can look it up, maybe. The wiki is like really well managed, I feel like. Like whenever you have any questions about pretty much anything in the game, you can probably find it on the wiki. Where are we at right now? We are in... That's you. Oria Seabed. Oria Seabed. Explorable area. So that boss, if I can show it as well. Bloop. His name is Jeff J.O. for her Painbringer. He has Whirling Axe. If Whirling Axe hits, you strike for some damage, and any stance being used by your target ends. This attack cannot be blocked. It's only 4 adrenaline, so that's pretty easy to charge up. Hey, that's cool. That's a good one. I think I remember, is it Cleave? It's like another one. If there's a hack oh no, it's just a big spike. It's not Cleave. There was one I was using. I think it was, I don't know. Maybe I can just look at Elite Axe. Axe attacks. Maybe it was Cleave that I was thinking of. Or Eviscerate. Whirling Axe. Okay, maybe I'm getting this confused with Guild Wars 2 like axe abilities. Because there's like some axe abilities in Guild Wars 2 that's like pretty satisfying to use as well. And I guess in Guild Wars 2, they changed it so that a lot of weapons just like by default hit multiple targets. And axes can hit, I think, up to 5 targets. Whereas in this game, you either have scythes that can hit up to only 3. They have to be really close together too. Or you have like abilities that can hit adjacent enemies as well. I'm going the wrong way. Stance removal for the nasty rangers. Yeah, and it's unblockable too. So if they try to do the whirling defense BS on you, you can just like say nope. Nope, no whirling defense for you. Smack. So we're going to Mount Kinkai. I think that's where stolen eggs tell us to go to, right? Am I going the right way? Stolen eggs. Oh no, Shang Hill is where they want me to go. For stolen eggs. We'll keep following this one. Got a little bit of a village here. Look at the views. Take in the Luxon area. Is this considered Luxon? This is still considered Luxon area, right? Even though it's not like on the Jade Sea. There's a cool lake in Isle of the North. I don't have it. I'm not on the Prophecies map. That has like a big like dragon minion, I think, like frozen underneath it. And at the time, that was such a cool like thing. And like when Guild Wars 2 was like announced, and like that area was gonna be, not this area, but that lake was gonna be a place in Guild Wars 2. Like there was so much hype for it. It's like, oh, what's gonna happen? Are we? What has happened to that big monster 200 years later in that lake? Really nice in corner. Knockdowns are automatic. Like it's implied that it's a stance removal, right? Because I know there's like knockdowns, there's like stuns that like interrupt your character. But I think knockdowns like the most it's like the strongest of all the CCs. Okay. Nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very fun. Luxon chest. We can use our Luxon key. We got a jade longbow. It's not very good though. At least judging by the requirements. Hey. Yes, stick together so all my hexes can be applied to all of you at once. Nice. We're almost there. Got a cool little bridge here. Got a cool, like, area there. I guess we keep going this way, actually. Naga. We're back with the Naga. We're fighting against these guys on Shinji Island. Is that called Shinji Island? What is this island called? Is this just Shinji Island? I know it's Shinji Monastery. Shinji. There's a guy here that gives a quest. I'm not gonna grab that quest. I think he literally just tells you to go, like, kill some trolls and come back. Oh, it's a person here, Luxon peasant. She was kind of blending into the area there. She was camouflaged. Fort Aspenwood. Aspenwood Gate. You? I believe they're gonna kick me out of my party here. Because it's technically a PvP. And you only can queue in PvP like solo queue. I don't think you can like make a group before queuing in. You literally have to, if you want to play with your friends, you literally have to like press the queue in at the same time and hope the game just magically throws you together. Yeah, I don't need this. Bloop. Alright. I'm actually building up a little bit of platinum here, which is nice. Probably spend all that on like ritualist channeling skills. Get ready for trying to swap over to ritualist, more ritualist stuff. Okay. Deal with the inventory there. The Naga and the human enemies are hostile to each other, so you can like be mean and trying to like aggro them into each other and watch them fight. See, I got kicked out of my party here, and you queue in just by hitting enter battle. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, this my PvE skill is also grayed out. Elder Rhea sent you? Well, you made it just in time. We're ready to begin the final assault. Very nice. So yeah, essentially fighting here is what pushes this border either into or away from, depending on which side is winning. This border would change. And then if I go and do the equivalent, I think I don't even have to walk. Well, maybe I do actually. I think maybe I still do. I don't have to walk here. I just talk to that dude. Okay. Mox. And I think it's Ritualist Monk. And then these two. Then these two. Okay. I don't know why, but in my mind, having this all ordered this way is more satisfying. I have my one guy that I can use a flag to tell him to walk in and aggro stuff, Mox, and then like my 2 damage mitigation healing person, 2 damage dealers, and then these 2 are kind of like physical damage dealers, kind of, sorta, and also a little bit of mitigation. Okay. So we will go to the other side of Fort Aspenwood, and then we can kind of see that like how the PvP looks. Well, not how the PvP looks, but how the PvP is like set up on the map. I think maybe I should talk to this person, but I'm like a cheap Asian, so if I'm not like trying to like kill as many things as possible, I feel like it's not worth Oh wait, I'm not a friend yet, so he tells me to pounce the hand. This resurrection shrine is only for friends of the Kurzicks. I wouldn't want to see it holiness tainted by your Luxon loving souls. Disgusting. So yeah, he doesn't like us. Got some mantis here. Oh, we gotta kill this guy. It's nice that Signet of Nostrils feels really responsive because of the really slow or really fast cast time. It's like, yeah, just fire and forget, fire and forget. We need to get all the way over there, actually. Interesting. Mantis Storm. Obsidian Flesh, no. Obsidian Flesh is a elementalist skill that makes it so that no one can cast a spell on you. If you use it, no one else can target you with spells. But they can still attack you with weapons. Maybe kill this guy. Brilliant Whisper. So, I guess there's a question. Lingering Curse. It says receives 20% less benefits from healing. That's just like bursty heals, right? This isn't like if you have 5 regen pips, you lose 1 regen pip or anything, right? It doesn't affect health regen at all. I'm guessing that's how that works. Let's go this way. So yeah, this is Kurzicki area, which is more like big forests. And they have these cool little like... So these trees, they're not actually bark. They've been turned to stone, so they've carved their houses inside the stone. Which is really cool, like fantastical concepts. Mantis Storm Caller. I can cap Signet of Spirits on the way. That's true, it's like a dredge boss, right? Oh no! I guess we can find out where he is as we go through. Is the dredge boss in? I thought it was in... Oh, this is Ferndale. Oh, okay. I thought Ferndale was like down here. I thought this was like Belandru's Hope or something. I was totally not paying attention. But I'm just like far enough in that I'm like, is it worth going back, changing it, and then coming out? Actually, yeah, it might be worth it. It might be worth it. Okay. I haven't really needed to resurrect anyone, so it's probably best to replace the resurrect skill. Alright. The second attempt. We can find the... I believe it's a dredge boss that has Sickness of Spirits. Go to Ferndale. Nice. Pew, 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 one, pew, pews. Ender's up here. Maybe we can do this. Kill these guys first. slight detour. I think I remember where he is. I think. I remember coming across him. Just like doing primary quests and stuff. Kill the mender. For Parasitic Bond, does the enemy dying count as the effect ending as well? Or do you kind of lose that if the enemy dies? I am really taking a beating. Obsidian Flesh. I am totally not paying attention to like my positioning. I guess I can kind of kite this guy, right? He's been hitting me. Alright. I think there's a warrior boss up here, right? Kill the mender. Obsidian Flash! There's a mender there. Over the mender. Are they gonna obsidian flesh as well? Oh no, they're mesmers. Remember that warden mesmers can shatter hexes and enchantments? Warden. Oh yeah, wardens are the dredges, right? Oh no. Wardens are the plant people. Tarnin the Boldy. So I should not be going crazy with my hexes when I fight against wardens. Kill Tarnin the Boldy. Go Searing Flames! Yes, they're all like grouped together, so Searing Flames should be wrecking them. Man, this guy's being healed. Oh, he's got 2 healers in the back there. They have no more healers. They were out healing like Lingering Curse too. So. Nice. Don't look at me. I'm going this way. What are those puffs of sand there? Is there somebody here? Oh, Oni-chan! Midnight! Oh, there's traps there. Okay, if I remember correctly, it was probably this way, right? A Kurzicks chest. I don't have any keys though. Life bond. Oh wait, we didn't actually kill him yet. Oop, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay. White tiger. When I was really young, I thought white tigers were so cool. There was like a Power Ranger that's like a white tiger. He was super cool. There was a Transformer, a Beast Wars, Beasties. Oh, Luxon people. That was a white tiger. Oh, there's another boss here. Moongree Magic Box. Oh, the dredge gutters. They like shadow stepped in. Noob in normal mode. That's me. Trying to get overwhelmed here. Well, not overwhelmed yet, but we've aggroed a bit. Maybe I should focus, follow some targets, focus some fights. Everyone's so spread out. I'm just making it so that I can only cast like my hexes on one guy at a time. Oni-chan! Oni-chan daisuki! Oh. It seemed like a lot of these patrolling groups are patrolling into me. This usually spells like death. If this was like harder, like hard mode. But we seem to be doing okay with just our bits. Okay, let's go this way. Right there, right there. Okay, now kill this guy. There's a lot of rangers. They're all just like spread out and shooting. Everything is doing okay. I don't know why I just randomly fired off a signal of corruption there. Ah, there we go. Very nice. I believe it's like in this area. I think I should really look at the map actually. Just so I'm not wandering around too much. Ah, okay. So we just kind of keep going the way we're going. We eventually get there. And we actually go this way. I got savage shotted. And wild blue. Wild below. I should really pay attention to people aggroed on me. I can like kite them to Mox. So he doesn't have to walk so much to fight the next guy. Oh, this is a place. Oh, we're really close to the next zone. Huh. Interesting. I'm looking at like the map just to make sure I'm not going crazy. Ah, okay. Yeah, I gotta go south more. Get him, Mox! Get the gardener, get the gardener. Signet of boons. There he is. Wag spirit speak. He speaks to spirits. Gardener. Oh, he's by himself. Does Sky spawn, like drop down when we attack him? Or being attacked from the other side? He's by himself. We can just, like, all gang up and bully him. Yeah, give me your lunch money. Oh, he just, like, made a bunch of friends. I guess that's the point of his build, right? He makes a bunch of friends. Yes! Ooh, this looks cool. Earthbind. Capture! How much damage does this do? Yeah! Attack 5 damage. Each hit is just with 5 damage. Yay! I got the Signal of Spirits. They're doing 0 damage to him. Alright, well that's fun. Now that I got this, I can start thinking about, like, building up channeling magic. With necromancer abilities. I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to some of the build craft there. Okay, we will make it. We'll get to here, and I think I'll probably like end the stream since I feel like we kind of got a good introduction to this area. We did a mission. We're learning more about like the Luxons and the Kurzicks. And yeah, ooh, fun. Today was fun. And no network issues. Which is very thankful. Very fortunate. I think both these directions lead to the same place. Right? Yeah, both of them leads here. So yeah, now we're in Aspenwood Gate. We're on the other side of it. Hey, you got these guys now. Hey, we actually get different henchmen while we're here. I totally like forgot about henchmen and talking to them and stuff. Should we talk to them now? We know who Professor Guy is. This is like one of the people from Xingji Island. These are our original like heroes from Prophecies, the original Avengers, I guess. Nika and Lucas was when Lucas was also from Xingji Island. Nika was like a person we met when we got to Kaineng. And then yeah, these guys are all like Kurzik specific. So Redemptor Carl. There are many ways to create something. Death, for example, can create a life. Wait, what? Are you sure you know what you're talking about there? If it is my time to die, I would rather it be while creating a new future for my house than deliberating over some ancient texts. I cannot choose the time, but I can choose the path. Do you need something from me? Iris Vasberg. Wait, is this a person? Is this a guy or a girl? It's a guy. There is much beauty in this world, and it is my duty to safeguard that which is most beautiful. My life. My very soul has been sworn. I thought it is my duty to safeguard that which is most beautiful. As in my life. That's what for some reason when I was reading, it's like, that's me. I'm most beautiful. I must safeguard myself. But no, he's like, my life, my very soul has been sworn to make certain that the light that is Danica Suhelser is never extinguished. Do you have something to talk about? So he's kind of like a simp for Danica. He's kind of he's like, she's like an idol, and he's like the fan. Wait, does these people actually speak? Snarf, snarf. Snarf, snarf. So yeah, these two belong to her, right? So if you want to be like role-playing and stuff and be lore accurate when you're choosing your allies, you can choose these three together. She's a healer, she's a monk, and these two are both necromancers. Two different types of necromancers, it looks like. I cannot protect my people. Who will? I will not sit in these little great towers of stone and beauty while the world crumbles around itself. I am with you until the end of all things. Can I help you with anything? I just remember she has a really funny voice. But yeah, let's complete this quest and I'll probably wind things down. Oh yeah, I should probably put my build back together first. So yeah, you can't have two. Technically, you can't have more than one elite skill. It's just that when you cap a new elite skill in an instance, then you can kind of take advantage of that. But the moment you go to a place where you, like an outpost or something, it automatically like runs a bit of a check to make sure your build is valid. What did I have? I think it was restoration, right? It was this. Okay, we can talk to Master Architect Gunther. Count Suharza sent you? Well, we can definitely use the extra help. Thank you for coming. Alright. Yeah, it's interesting I didn't get any, did I get any? I don't think I got any Kurzik faction from that, specifically. Skill point, 3,000 experience and 250 gold, that's it. So yeah, now if we look at the map, you can see that this is the PvP zones. So if you want to fight against, fight for the Luxons, you go to the Luxons. You want to fight for the Kurzicks, you go to the Kurzicks, and yeah, you can queue up and do the PvP here. And yeah, along this like border, there's like another one, the Jade Quarry, that's similar to this setup. And yeah, really cool stuff. I really liked how they kind of weaved the PvP modes into the setting, into the lore, into the story, and into the map too, which is really cool. Usually for like games like this, the PvP mode is like arena somewhere, right? But no, this is like specifically on the map, which I really like. Okay, is there anything else I should maybe touch on before go back in here? Before we end things, I think that's about it. In between streams, I think I'll try to grab these, and then I'll try to do befriending the Kurzicks, and then the next stream, what I will do is probably do stolen eggs, and then the mission right after it, and then I will then swap to the Kurzik side and do this. And I believe this should lead, this is the primary quest as well. I don't know why this was set up like this, but yeah, this will lead to the Kurzik equivalent to stolen eggs, the mission, and I'll do that too. And I think that's a lot of content there, so let's probably try to cover those two things. And yeah, we're actually getting pretty close to the end of the game, believe it or not. Like, it's a little bit of what do you call it, like a bait and switch kind of thing. This entire south area down here, I guess along this like mountain range, and this river kind of below this, none of this is actually explorable. So it looks like the map is really big, but it is a lot smaller. And also like all this Kaineng City stuff on the side here is not explorable either. And of course like this area as well. It's almost as if like ArenaNet at the time was thinking like they're gonna expand on this story as like updates came, and maybe like some of these places become new maps or something. But yeah, essentially like the island here is playable, this section up here to here is playable, and then the good portions of like the Stone Forest and the Jade Sea here, or Echovide Forest and the Jade Sea is playable, but like it's actually kind of deceptive how big the map is. It's a lot smaller than you think, but it's still quite sizable, I think, with the amount of like exploration you can do. But yeah, we're actually getting pretty close to the end of the game. One of the missions, essentially there's this mission, and then I believe it's this mission, and then like 2 more here and we're done. But I am going to also do the one on this side too. Technically, you don't have to do both sides. You just need to do one path. But I'm going to try and do both of them just so we kind of get see everything. And yeah, you can't get the next Kurz primary quest until you befriend. Ah, I see. So the quest that I accepted is just literally a where is it? It's literally a Echovide Forest quest. Just like how I needed to complete befriending the Luxons to get stolen eggs, I needed to complete this in order to get the next one. Because this one, like I know like what the next thing is. I thought like the Stone Singers is part of the next mission too. So I, for some reason in my head, I just associated that with the next thing. So I guess that's like something completely different then. And I was just wrong. Okay. Yeah. So I'm really excited. Yeah, I feel like we kind of went through this story like really quickly for some reason. Yeah, we're getting really close, really close to the end, I feel like. But I guess normally speaking, this would have been a big halt to the story because you're supposed to play this to earn like, it almost seems like too little faction on each side. You had to play this quite a bit to earn that 10,000. But I think now it is just like an afternoon of grinding could probably do you enough or get you enough faction to complete that quest. So yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna end things here. It's getting a little late for me as well. I should really focus on getting things done early so that I can stream earlier and I can spend more time playing. But the last few times I've been kind of going into the night a little too much and digging into my sleep. Or when I'm supposed to be able to sleep. But it's like really hot, so it's like kind of hard to sleep anyway. So I probably, whatever. Alrighty, I'm gonna end things here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming into chat, Tar Heel. I always appreciate it. People in chat is always fun to... It's essentially what makes live streaming fun, I think. The chat aspect of it. Otherwise, I can just, like, rant at nothing by myself. Like I normally did back in the days when I just recorded videos instead of live streaming. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one, hopefully. Okay, bye-bye.